Avasti Hearties, and we're back. Arr. So, where were we? What were we doing? Who's doing what? You were restringing your bow, Mal.
Yes. Taking my second action.
Yes. So, and Galen will run up and swing at the warg and miss horribly, but not as bad as he could have if it had stopped slightly sooner. Okay.
What about Winthrop's shooting?
What? Where?
Old Winthrop can shoot the ward,
Yes.
and can Mayor Pep.
So let's go. Old Winthrop rolls his attack and misses and nails it because I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. Yep, he didn't even have to move. So that is roll 1d6 plus 2?
Yep. Times 2.
Times 2. He rolls a 1, but he got 6 points. So, hold on.
Better than breaking your bow.
That is true. That is true. You know those days when your bowstring breaks and your life just feels like it's hanging by a thread?
Ha, ha, ha,
No.
ha.
Just think of it this way, Kevin. It was a well-used bowstring. That's why it broke.
That's right.
Come on, dude. Let's try this. Dude, for some reason, Roll20 is not being happy with my browser right now. Because sometimes if I click on something, and if I'm right-click on something, and then I try to click off of it, it won't deselect it, and it won't let me select anything else. All right, there we go. And then he did 6 points of damage to it, which puts it there. Okay. So, let us go to Archer number 1. Archer number 1 takes a shot. No. And misses horribly. Carl, the mayor of Wayrest.
No.
Misses horribly. He is as drunk as he thought he was. And not nearly as drunk as he is.
Better he's sobering up.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Those clerics already did their movement. Those fighters already did their movement. Roland will take a step forward. Oh, look at that.
Well done, Roland.
3 whole points of damage. And then the goblin leans over off of the warg and takes a swipe at Galen. Oh!
Eesh. That's gonna hurt.
Oh!
Oh. That's
For
really
max
gonna hurt.
damage. Galen took a short sword to the shoulder. And here's the dilemma. Do you want everybody to bunch up on that warg? With those orcs approaching,
I don't think we do.
Oh,
or do you want to maintain the line?
hold the line.
All right. You're like, that's enough bunching. Thank you very much. Okay. Let us then roll initiative.
Roll one, Kate. Roll one.
Ooh.
2 will work.
Oh, and you get it again. Proceed.
Okay, can I take 2 shots at the warg?
Yes, because you restrung it with your last action for the rest of your turn.
Okay. Shot 1.
Oh!
Yes! It's actually cocked on my screen between 2 and 18.
It's cocked
Yes.
on mine too.
Same here. It's cocked.
All right, so that is what is going on?
It's stuck on the miniatures.
Okay,
That's right.
so that is plus 2 times 2, 6 points.
You're just rolling d6. You're like, screw it. I'm just going to roll it. I don't want to type all that crap out. You need to make yourself a macro, my man. A macro.
I have a macro. It's
Or-
called Roll D6.
Or I
Because I
can,
can math.
me can do simple math.
I got the same thing, but I thought I'd try to do it right and then screwed it up anyway.
That's right. That's right. Come on.
All right, so 6 points. Is he still standing?
Let's go back to your algebraic formulas. Don't your order of operators.
Hey, all I got to do is all I got to say
God,
is.
it's so itchy. Ah.
Okay, 6 points. Is he still standing?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh, because I know he's taken some damage before already. So,
Winthrop!
oh, let me take my second shot.
Oh, okay, you take your second shot. Winthrop doesn't need that 13.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. Okay, so let's see.
Go ahead.
Would a 13 hit for you?
Would a 13 hit? A 13 would hit an AC 7 for me.
Yeah, so it would. Okay, cool. And next. Ooh, old Winthrop misses hardcore. Archer number 1 takes his shot and misses hardcore.
This dude
He's
sucks.
just a regular archer. He's not cool like old Winthrop. The mayor takes his shot and misses barely. And takes his second shot and...
Oh,
Hold on, we're gonna do this.
He falls down drunk.
Ready?
Stabs himself with an arrow.
Oh, and his bowstring breaks. And then he's like, that's not cool. Because he is not the prepared adventurer. Nah, I'm kidding.
He's gonna have to run back in, or send his little boy to go get it.
He's, oh, waif! Waif! No. You see him reach up around his neck. And you see he's got like this big, like, mayoral, like, shiny gold necklace. And he goes like this and goes like that. And all the dangly bangles, Bangles.
Yeah.
Dangly bangles, yes. Fly off it, and it actually turns out to be a bowstring.
How very coincidental.
And you've never seen anybody string a bow so fast. He's just like, whoosh, bends it, and just up and back and drawing. And you're like, Legolas? And he takes his second shot.
Here again?
Because he's so fast, and he misses anyway.
It's all right.
So anyway.
He's a champ just for trying.
That's right. And for a shining moment, a ray of light shone down from the dark sky of night, from the heavens, illuminating him, sparkling. Yeah. All right, so yeah, he missed. So let's see, next round. So these guys get up into their positions. These guys come running up into those positions. Brother Mallard was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see.
Galen ought to take their attack from that ward while they're there.
I would say.
Yes. Yeah, we were doing ranged first. Ranged first.
I understand.
Ranged. Man. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Give me a second. That's kind of lame, but okay.
Hey, Kevin, look up where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
What? Where? What?
Yeah, because
Are you guys plotting strategy without me?
right there?
Yes.
That could be your charge.
Charge.
attack.
Yep.
There you go. All right, I need this book because we're looking, wasting time with more looking up. Let's see. We need to go. There we go.
And unfortunately, no, I haven't got to see the second one yet because Dad was here when it came out.
Okay, so you see brother Mallard grasp onto his holy symbol and start uttering words of prayer. And then before him, you see effervescent energies coalesce into the form of a blue glowing warhammer. And that's the end of his turn. Alright, so melee attackers. Did Yara attack already?
No.
Alright, go ahead and attack. Attack! You big me! You attack! Let's see. I don't know if that will do it. You're a fire starter, twisted fire starter. Yeah, no, that's kind of horrible there. That's the worst attack that I've ever seen. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you have missed with your attack. So it is on to Harold to make his attack. Harold makes his attack and
Ooh,
hits.
I can.
Let's see. For 8 points of damage.
Sweet.
Critically wounding the warg with a cleave to the neck. That's, and blood spurts out, spraying all over Harold's face. But it is still up. Will Roland be able to make the next attack, finishing
please.
the beast? And
Yes.
Roland swings mightily his mace as it whistles through the air, crushing the skull of the warg as it yipes in pain and rattles its gurgly death breath.
Fucking wargs.
And the warg goes down. Now, the goblin leaps off. Hold on, I gotta do this. We're gonna delete. Delete. Scroll on down here. Gotta grab a goblin because the goblin that was on that had two daggers. Come on. There we go. Get off, Harold. Get off, Harold! Get off! Off! The goblin is very, very mad that his
Not like
warg...
that, Harold. Not like that. Stop that, Harold.
And thus, in his anger, leaps out and attacks the person who dealt the killing blow, Roland.
Wait. Galen gets to attack.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. I suppose. I will let it happen. Okay. Galen swings his attack,
And misses.
missing wildly, almost striking poor Harold in the face because he's blinded by the dagger cut above his eye where the goblin killed him or stabbed him. He's bleeding down. He can barely see.
Galen needs a cut, man.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it for you guys, because except
I have
for
nothing.
Sir Tristan, who has yet to run his charge. So, I'm going to give you one thing here. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Alright, I can't do anything. Okay, so, you're charging that way. And you're going to loop. I will say you have to continue this way, and you can make your turn there. So it's a kind of a sharp turn. You're coming from this angle if you're aiming for what I think you're aiming for.
Yep, that's exactly what we're aiming for.
Alright, so you will pass through one goblin and one orc on your charge through to attack the warg.
Okay, so...
But as you move out of this area, you now have incurred 4 attacks of opportunity
Oh,
by the
jeez.
goblins, or the orcs and goblins there. Ooh, orc number 1 scored a hit. Let's see, what is this?
One.
I think it's an 8. Yes. Oh, ouch! For 8 points of damage
To the horse.
Guys,
to the
come here.
horse. To the horse. Well, hold on. I will say there is a 75% chance that it hits the horse, 25% chance that it hits you.
And
Well,
high or low?
high or low?
You know what? All right, I'm gonna do this. There's a 50% chance it's high for the. It's a 50% chance it's low.
I'll take odd.
You want odd? Okay, you are odd, sir, and it is odd.
And it hits you.
All right.
So you take 8 points of damage. All right, so let me not trouble your poor horse, and I'm going to go, and that puts you at 5 hit points. All right, attack number 2. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
All right, high or low? Oh wait, it's a god. Oh wait, no, that's an orc. Okay, so high or low?
I'll take high.
Oh, God.
Now's when I need that one.
Oh God!
I'm at -9, guys.
Yeah.
Sir Tristan falls from his horse. Stupid attacks of opportunity. So Tristan falls from his horse. Oh wait, no. Well, it turns. Yeah. So here's the deal, though. As you move away, it's kind of all simultaneous. When they did their attacks, you're pulling.
The other 2 attacks get to happen.
Is the horse going to continue its charge if it lives through the next 2 attacks? Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Alright, so is your horse in tune enough with you to know that it's going to go a certain direction?
I'd assume, since it does say trained.
Alright. So the horse continues on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's my 5, so. Wait, you were right. Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Because you were right there. Let's get out the ruler. So yeah, that hit its movement. Oh, are you? Oh, okay, come on. There we go. Its movement would put it right behind the warg, trampling over those 2. So go ahead and roll damage for the horse on goblin number 1 there. So it did.
Well, goblins were full damage.
Yeah, the goblins were full damage. So it did 4 points of damage to this goblin. And then roll damage for the orc.
3 points.
What was that?
3.
3.
Alright. 3 points of damage to goblin number 2. Or orc number 2. Orc number 1, whatever. You know what I meant.
Yep.
Your foot is hooked In the stirrup? So you have
Well,
not fallen off of your horse.
All right. Oh, okay.
And it is... Because you guys got initiative on that round, so it is now their
Movement for them.
movement for them. Six. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll. X. All right. Let's go. Right up behind that.
I just posted something on there.
All right, and man, it's too many figures. There we go. Okay, and that's where all the goblins run up to, and goblins and orcs. So, orc number 1 attacks Yara. Oh, Jesus. For 5 points of damage.
Yikes.
Let's see. Orc number 2 attacks Galen. What is the deal? Oh my gosh.
Galen's out.
Galen is at -4. Let's go. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so Galen's these guys are not happy. That guy's still running. I don't know if he notices there's a horse there yet. He's probably blind from all this stuff. Orc number 1 makes an attack.
Shit.
What's... For 2 points against the horse. Orc number 2. Oh, jeez. For 5 points against the horse. And orc number 3. Oh, wrong one. Come on.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There we go.
It misses the horse.
Right?
All right. That is it for the goblins and orcs. Now, initiative time. Who's rolling?
Yara, she's been doing a good job of it so far.
Doing good so far. There we
I
go.
like that.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Yara gets it. Okay, so ranged.
Time to take out some of these freaking people. Let's.
Yeah, but I've got to be able to make it within range of a cleric this round.
Yeah, you will.
What's your constitution?
Stand by. $13.
You have 4 more rounds. Because I'm going with you have until negative your constitution. And then it's a save versus death.
I get +1 or +2.
Alright, so Mal, take a shot.
I'm going to go after the orc.
Okay.
Damn it.
And you miss.
Shot 1. And missed again. Because 11 hits on AC 9.
Yeah, you miss. Alright, old Renthrop takes a step forward. Turns and starts firing.
Oh, come on.
That was chintzy, dude. Oh, it's even worse. Archer number 1 takes a step forward. Sucks. Coral, Mayor of Wayrest.
Nice.
Pops off with a beautiful shot.
Nice.
And kills that one outright. That was his first shot, right? Yeah, that was his first shot. Then Coral takes his second shot. Takes a shot, Coral. Oh, wrong button. Coral. Had to roll it twice for me, apparently. 9, and he misses.
Alright.
Alright, now. Trained warhorse, realizing that his master has been rendered... what's the word I'm looking for?
Mostly dead.
Inoperable.
Useless?
Being the trained warhorse that he is, charges forward.
He's
1,
mostly dead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. Runs over to the first shiny cleric that he sees. At which point...
Okay, do I get charge attacks against those 2 goblins he overran?
Which 2 goblins?
No, you didn't run over
No,
them because
you kind of kicked the warg and the hiney. So I'm gonna say
basically came down here.
I'm gonna say you get a D2, 1d2 damage against the warg.
1.
1. Okay, so this warg takes 1 damage.
My sword dragging off my limp arm slapped at me ass.
It's a nasty scratch.
And the horse says, "Heal him." If Latsy can do it, why can't my horse?
Right.
All right. So the warg takes 1 point of damage as the horse steps on its rear quarter. All right. And then Brother Cassius goes, "My lord, St. Cuthbert, protect and heal this child of yours in servitude, fighting the good fight." Light shines down from the heavens upon you.
Giving his sermon.
Nah.
And St. Cuthbert says, "Nah, great."
What the hell, man?
Healing you up 6 points of health. Bringing you only to 0. I will give you 0 because it stabilizes you and it puts you to, mostly just,
Just unconscious.
Yeah, it brings you to just
Mostly
unconscious.
dead.
Because, I'm nice. I'll give it to you. Any healing regarding whatever negative points you are, I will just say brings you up to 0. And because, and you can bandage. You can bandage those people. You can spend your time bandaging them, and it'll stabilize them where they don't bleed out. But and it just brings them to 0. He doesn't even waste a spell. He just bandages you. No, generic fighter number 2 bandages you and stabilizes the wounds. Brother Cassius at that point casts his healing spell upon you, healing you 6 whole hit points. You are up to 6 points or 6 hit points.
You're alive. And somewhat able to fight.
Well, that's when I'm going to use my lay of hands on myself and get that extra hit point.
Look, hey, whoa. You want to lay hands on yourself, you do that on your own time, mister.
You know what? Roll another d8. Roll another d8.
What?
Nah, I won't count that one. He was injured. Wait, no, I'll do it. Fine. Screw it. Yeah, okay. Your horse got stabbed in the butt on his way out. And you rolled a d8 and you scored a 1.
Yep.
That was just enough. You know why? Because that goblin has now been killed. I will say your horse did trample it on the way out. And kill that goblin right there. Because I am a benevolent and kind DM who only tries to TPK every now and then. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
You all could hear Mary laughing in the background, right, when she heard that. I just want to point that out.
Yes, I was at -9, but you are a kind and benevolent GM. I appreciate you not slaughtering me immediately. All right. Now, why are you not showing hit point? Oh, that's right, because I didn't edit it, so we will go. That's funny. Do you guys see the bar? Do you see Sir Tristan's bar?
Yeah.
Do you like how it's red, well off the bar?
Well,
Yeah, I noticed my bar just went like way off the other side.
Dude. And then, for good measure, the blacksmith slaps you. You're muted, so I can't hear you. You and Caitlin are muted. That's weird.
I said it was the big glowing red bar hanging off of me that hit the ward.
Yeah, that's what...
There you go. Thunk. Yeah. Yeah, and then the, like I said, the blacksmith slaps you for good measure, which wakes you from your unconscious stupor. Alright, and... Now, here's the question. We got 4 orcs up here. Does the line need to move forward? Because we still have melee attackers here who can defend. Now we've got kind of gaps.
Yeah, I'd say we need to move the line forward and start pushing, or they're just going to come at us in waves.
Yep. Hey, what's going on with that spiritual hammer of Brother Mallard?
Well, it's his turn to move now, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, did has Yara attacked at all? Yara, take your attack, please.
Hooray!
It's about time. All right, roll your damage.
D8, right?
It's on your character sheet. It is 1d8 plus 2. 4 whole points of damage. Striking the orc square in the rib cage. He's got a nice big gash and goes and coughs out a little blood, little green blood on your face because he's right in front of you.
He mucused you, Kate.
Generic fighter number 1 takes a swing at the Cleveland orc there. Oh! And generic fighter completely drops his longsword square into the ground.
That's what happens when you have really shaky hands because you're really nervous.
I don't even have a name! Harold takes a swing at the goblin in front of him.
Heck yeah.
That's what a name gets him.
Right.
Cleaving the goblin's head cleanly from his shoulders with one swift stroke of his broadsword. The head flies through the air and bounces off the orc behind him.
Thought you were going to say that it bounced into the well and that's how golf was made.
Wrong direction. Wrong direction.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Brother Mallard takes a step forward and strikes at the orc in front of... Or not Brother Mallard, but what's his face? That guy, Galen. Fighter Galen. Chintzy Galen. He missed. He sucked horribly right there. Now, the spiritual hammer hurls out and strikes. I point at the screen like you guys can see me. I was like, that guy! Right! Wait!
Him, right there!
Wait!
No, not that one, that one!
And strikes the goblin, or the orc, yeah, whatever. That green skinned guy behind. Let's go. I think it just makes... Does it make an attack? Like... with cleric? I believe? Let's find out. That's level 1. Level 2, spiritual hammer. You're gonna force its hammer size, and as long as the cleric invoked it is concentrating upon the hammer, it will strike any opponent within its range as desired by the cleric. The force strike. equal to 1 plus 3 levels of experience per caster level. Oh, wow. Is a magical weapon equal to 1 plus per 3 levels of experience of the caster. Ah, okay. Strike creatures. So it has no magic pluses whatsoever to hit. The damage it causes when scored is exactly the same as normal Warhammer. Okay. Oh, I get out the big die for this one. Oh, yeah, that's a hit. Hammer strikes at the same level as the caster controlling it, just as if the caster was personally wielding the weapon. As soon as the cleric releases concentration, spiritual hammer is released. The cleric is behind an opponent. The force can strike from his position, thus gaining all bonuses for such an attack and negating defensive positions such as held as a shield or dexterity. The material component. Oh, that's cool. So it struck him, pretty well. Okay, so 1d6. Bam. So 7 points of damage to that orc. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There we go. Okay. Better. And it severely wounded the orc behind him. And then, let's see, generic cleric number 1 moves up into the line position. Cleric number 2 moves up into the line position. Roland moves around behind and casts Cure Light Wounds on Yara for 6 whole points. Bringing her back up to full health. And, okay, so let's make a note. Let's make a note in the notes. We want to say goblins go first next session.
Yep.
And then let me date it. Today is 6/17. Or what was it? So 6. What's the next session? What day is that? It's 20.
30th.
Is it the 30th? Okay. Wait, 17 plus 4.
Well, today's the 17th because it just switched over to midnight.
Oh yeah. Darn you clocks. Okay, so 6:30, and that, I believe, we'll call it that for the end for this session. So at least everybody's still mostly alive. Nobody has died. Some have come close to it. That is where we're at today. So let us go ahead. We will end stream. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. It's been a rather adventurous night. So we will catch you next time. Might have a stream Tuesday. I'm not sure. It seems pretty decent down here. It's probably not going to be any painting because I have to have this fan off to my left blowing on me in the dungeon down here to keep it cool enough for me to do anything, so the wind would dry up that paint really quickly, even with a retarder. I would imagine. So it would probably be a gold box game if anything. So go ahead and come back in 3 days. We'll see you then. Thanks.